Hi, my name is Pamina and I am a champion. In fact, I'm definitely somebody who loves shaking up the status quo, and my husband calls me a compulsive solution finder. I think I'm very good at convincing others of the value of an idea once I'm convinced of it myself. And I absolutely love being a magnet of attraction. I love being in the limelight. I love being on a stage. I love being thrown into the deep end. And I often charge ahead really fast. And it's difficult for other people to keep up with the speed of my thoughts and my ideas. So I often find myself in a situation where I am miles ahead. I've already gone all the way to the end of an idea and I've come back from it. And I might have decided that it doesn't work at all, where other people are still at the start line. So I know that I need to be very careful when I get going to make sure that the team actually comes with me step by step. So I really need to slow down to speed up. One of my blind spot is sometimes attention to details, especially when it comes to tracking the numbers and tracking the more monotone stuff. However, there are areas where my attention to detail really has no limits, and that's when it comes to language. I'm very particular about words. I can be exceptionally pedantic about formatting and layout when it comes to advertising and marketing material. And one of the things that I've picked up is I love taking fast decisions, but my husband is the opposite and he loves to think things over. So I've learned to sort of drop feed a decision into his brain slowly so that he doesn't feel like he's put in a corner when I then confront him and when I want to get a decision out of him. One of the things that I used to do when I was a little girl, I've always been very musical, and I've probably started playing every instrument under the sun. I've tried the mandolin, the guitar, the piano, the recorder, you name it, I've tried it. And the same applies to sports. So what happened is I used to start something, do it for a year or two, get really excited about the novelty, and then move on to something else because it was getting boring. So my challenge is often to stick something out until the end because I can be tempted to stopping before I actually reap the rewards. So this is really what being a champion means to me. And in that, one of the dangers is, of course, that I spread myself too thin. So I am a yes person. I always say yes to everything. I want to do everything. And in my mind, it takes half the time and half the money. And when I really get to it, it often takes double the time and double the money. So I've learned to be really careful as to what I commit to because I do want to keep up with what I promise. And I don't like to disappoint people. So I've become a lot more careful when committing to things, and I've become a lot more realistic.